curtain. What are you doing? Don't be back there.
I'm just upset that you actually put on
my cup of cereal, and is that a
it's a
piece of chicken?
Yeah, well, it's not real chicken. We don't eat real chickens, right? We love our animal friends. It's chicky, not chicken.
I eat the fuck out of chicken.
Chicken. I'm just upset that you actually like put on denim. That's fancy shit.
Yeah. I have a gala after this to attend. Am I close enough on the mic?
Where's your John shirt? Do you have a daddy shirt on? Yeah. When John.
Yeah, we all have a John shirt on.
Oh, hey,
Yeah,
I didn't even.
Well, yeah, mine says John too. I matter
Got that.
in this equation.
You're not. You're the real John. We're the faux John.
You're the toilet John. What the fuck, dude? Yeah.
What's yours? Is a JFK shirt?
Yeah, it's some.
I can't see you.
I think it's
your
like
boobies are.
Yeah, I know my folds kind of obscure it, but I think it's like a famous like painting or design or something somebody did, and I got the shirt, and I thought it just feels kind of weird going on stage with Kennedy's head on my chest, so it just feels like too Got your ass, sucker.
Stop, dude.
Seriously. Welcome back. We're going to talk about fishing lures now. It's a famous design. Somebody, I can't go on stage with it. It just feels kind of weird. So I just thought, well, with the podcast, it's a perfect opportunity to wear shit that I couldn't otherwise wear on stage. There's a more boring part of this if you want to hear it in the special features of this podcast. Anyway, so
I'm still breastfeeding our 2-year-old. Yes, I understand. And the thing is, she can either whine and cry during this, or she can just do this and chill out. So I'm taking the easier parenting route and
so don't
doing
start
this.
Fucking judging. All right, you do what you can do to get by. And I mean, she's she knows the alphabet. What? I mean,
exactly. Someone who knows the alphabet shouldn't be still on Biddy, but
well, the should is it is what it is. She's
the fact that she can say this one, like she can choose. She calls out right or left. Whether I went that one, I went this one.
Well, yeah, exactly. She
it's
knows.
Time to start weaning, but I keep telling her it's a nap time and nighttime thing, and she's like, "Yeah, okay, lady."
Yeah, or I'll cry. How about that? Yeah, and that's what it comes down to. And I mean, look, I you're the one who has to deal with the, the physical, draining physically of the,
flashing everybody all the time,
being milked. You have to deal with that sort of, that being a factor on you. For me, I'm just, as far as Madden goes, I'm like, where she should be, or if she's 7 and doing that, it's creepy. But it's like, I don't care. I just look at it like, as far as her development, as far as where she should be at this particular month or whatever.
No, I mean,
what?
Breastfeeding at over 2, going into like 3 is not odd. I mean, everybody hopes to go until they're a year, which, I mean, as we all know, my boobs are not real. So I assumed that I wouldn't be able to breastfeed.
Wait. You told me
you bought them,
that
you
went through a second puberty, and that you liar.
I was just thankful that I was able to breastfeed anyways. So once we got past the year, I was like, cool. Yeah, this one.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right, this one.
And
I would like this one, please.
I know that when she stops, I'm going to be really sad, but I'm ready for her to stop. Basically, because I just turned 32 yesterday, and I need Botox, and I can't do that while she's still breastfeeding.
Yes, your birthday. Wait, it was 2 days ago, wasn't it? It was the 9th.
It was Wednesday. Oh.
It was the 9th, so.
Well, yesterday I was hungover all day, so it didn't count as a day.
You were. Yesterday you were walking around like, I have a headache for some reason. I'm like, Probably the alcohol that you had the night before.
Lots and
am I
lots
good
of
on
tequila.
sound? Sorry. Yeah. I mean, you were obviously not doing well after you.
But the thing is,
You went and
I
drank.
was fine all day until like 8 p.m. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, God. But I didn't puke.
Right.
So the time before that, when I went out with my friends for the first time in like forever, I was puking until like 8 p.m. at night the next day.
Right. Remember that time you puked inside the door of my car?
Yeah.
Remember that?
No,
Yeah.
I mean, no, but yeah. I
I
remember the stories
remember
that
it
you
for you. Yeah. Pick you and Barney Gumble up at Moe's, and I mean, this is when this is in the first couple years after I imported you from Ohio.
So I was still in my mid-20s and going out hardcore.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
in LA was new, so like, the W, the rooftop of the patio, blah, blah, like it was so much fun. I was going out in LA.
Yeah,
Hollywood.
You don't just get to drink; you get to overpay for them and drink them with douchebags. So, I mean, that's of course who's gonna pass on that.
You don't pay for them. Nobody pays for drinks.
Oh, I'm
That's
sorry.
another thing.
I'm a dude. I'm an ugly dude over here, so I have a different life experience than you do. No, when you were you would go out like with your friends or whatever, and then it was like I remember you called me to come pick you guys
I
up.
called you because I wasn't functional enough to call a.
Yeah, she couldn't say
Uber
taxi.
wasn't around, and I couldn't call a taxi or
Yeah,
find
right.
one or whatever. I'm sure if I just opened my eyes and walked straight, I could find one. But
No,
I knew that you were like speed dial.
Yeah, of course. And why fuck up a cab when you can do it to a car that is in the family? So yeah, so she
I tried to get it out the window.
I was worried more about your friend who will remain nameless, but she's passed out laying in the back seat, and you're hanging out the window on the 101, and you roll down the window and you go and you barf all over the door and then down inside where the window the
window
seam.
pane.
So I had to have the fucking door taken apart to find the chunks of fucking taco or whatever you ate that night. Yeah.
It was probably taco.
It was probably taco. Yeah. That's what it's what it smelled like for a few weeks. So anyway, where were we going with this? Oh, so your birthday.
Like, no. What? Oh, are we still talking about?
Oh,
your
what?
birthday?
Your vomit? Go ahead.
No, I was gonna talk about if we're talking about breath smells today. Okay, he and I don't share a bathroom because we plan on staying married. So
That's been from the start. Yeah.
That's a deal breaker.
Yeah,
Shared bathrooms,
there's
not
no
happening.
way. There's no way. Yeah.
So I walk into his bathroom today and he's brushing his teeth, and I can smell, like, as he's drooling all over his face with his toothpaste, I can smell that it's cinnamon. And I'm like, ew, like that. Who buys cinnamon toothpaste? This is the worst toothpaste. So
Who gets that upset over?
Monsters brush their teeth with cinnamon.
If I bought mayonnaise flavored toothpaste, then it'd be like, okay, yeah, I understand. Why would you get that? Why would you get pickle flavored fucking toothpaste? That would stink like the high heaven. Okay, but I mean, cinnamon is a common, whatever you want to call it, spice.
Yes.
That does suppress bad breath.
But
So
nobody uses cinnamon. Well, okay, first off, I don't know why you're sticking up for it now because you didn't even know what you were brushing your teeth with.
I didn't.
I'm like, you're brushing your teeth with cinnamon? You're like, no, it's mint. I go, no, that's cinnamon. I can smell it. And you're like, no, it's mint. And I'm like, you can't taste the cinnamon? No, it's mint. And so you're like, look at my toothpaste.
I didn't say it's mint. I just said it's purple. It was the purple Tom's.
Purple is not
I don't
a
know
scent
why
or a
Tom's
flavor.
toothpaste has to sell two different fucking purples. Why, of all the colors you have to pick from, Tom? Why? Why can't you just have red for cinnamon?
Because
that would be
the
a tip.
purple is
That
for
would be a tip-off.
whole care or whatever. Like the purple is the line of toothpaste, and then it says cinnamon clove as the flavor. But you were like, look at my toothpaste, look at it. And I'm like, yeah, it says cinnamon clove on it. Like, you were arguing with me that you didn't have cinnamon in your mouth. How do you not know if you have cinnamon in your mouth? Your mouth tastes or smelled like fucking Christmas. How do you not know that?
Anybody thinking about getting married out there? This is what it is right here. All right, got my kid who just jumped off the boob. Now hitting some caffeine because that's what she needs, and because this is my tea.
It's mine.
See,
It's mine.
but yeah, it's like I bought. I just knew when I get the toothpaste, I get the purple one. I thought the purple one was the one I got from Tom's, and I don't know why they would ever have two fucking purples, but they got two fucking
There are
purples.
shades of purple.
They're purples. Are they purples?
Okay, I understand
No,
that. I just don't.
just answer the
How
question.
do you have cinnamon in
Your
your mouth
Honor,
and not
I
know
will
that
ask
you
you to
have cinnamon in your
instruct the
mouth?
witness to answer the question.
Cinnamon is such a like.
Elmo
Okay,
says to answer the question. Oh, sorry.
I'm not contributing to this. That's ridiculous.
Oh, my bad. I'm being ridiculous. You've been talking for 7 minutes about fucking toothpaste. I mean,
How do you not know you have cinnamon in your mouth?
I just know it's toothpaste, and it's fresher than the stank that I wake up with. So, what?
Are you upset?
What's wrong? Mommy and Daddy are fighting again.
Mommy's
It's
phone.
okay. Right here, it's your phone. There you go.
I'm sorry. Did you have anything else to say about my birthday? We
Your
went
birthday.
bowling.
We did. We went bowling. I have never been like I that was embarrassing after like for I mean I ended up
No, it's yours.
I've never been a good bowler, which I think you should be embarrassed if you're a good bowler. You know,
Don't tell that to Grandma Hildy.
if you're
She's
that
an elite.
good, okay, well, yeah, but she's you know, she comes from a different era. When like you saw those pictures all around the bowling alley, you got like June Cleaver, in all these, I mean, different poses like these. I mean, really, I mean. It wasn't just for bus drivers back then, with bowling. Anyway, but yeah, I've never been in the fifth frame and had a 4. But I had a 4. I was like, I mean, I had the shanks like you wouldn't fucking believe. I was about to use the ramp thing that they gave Madden. Like to just roll it, cause I'm like I'm glad this is fucking funny to you, Gabriel. But I look up and it's just like I'm with other adults that I don't know that well. They're your friends, you know. I'm cool with them, but I ain't met them that many times. I'm like, you know, and I really have to act like, you know, I'm here for my wife's birthday. This is, you know, we're here to celebrate. We're gonna have a good time for her birthday. And all I can think about is, I got a fucking 4. I have a 4 right now. And that's all I care about. I mean, like, I literally am like, I don't give a shit. Just get whatever. Yeah, happy birthday. Woohoo. Have a toast. Fucking get to the next frame. All right? Because I want to fucking roll. Because I need to get rid of this 4. And so, yeah, I think I ended up with, like, somewhere in the 90s, maybe. 80s, 90s.
I just know that my 2-year-old beat me. Literally. Legitimately. I mean, she had a ramp, so she
had
just
a
pushed
ramp.
the ball. But she actually beat me by 6.
Yeah.
So.
She got like she was on a streak to beat all of us for a while until that ramp started fucking up. If I can get her a stable ramp, she's
It was
gonna
so
be
cute how excited she was. She was like cheering herself on and
yeah,
jumping,
yeah,
and like
she
it was
was-
awesome. It was just
she
so
was
cool to
happy.
watch. Yeah.
Well, even when she rolled a gutter, she was like, whatever. I mean, she's like, you know, she was just happy, like, hey, I rolled the ball. What? What's wrong? Oh, well, I was wondering if you could have a temper tantrum on our podcast. Do you think?
That's
What do you
my
need?
role. I'm the
do
one
you
who has temper tantrums.
What do you need? What do you need? Goofy sleeping?
Yeah.
Or do we need to because he's sleeping?
Oh, everybody be quiet. Goofy's sleeping.
That was kind of mocky sounding. I mean,
Oh, I'm sorry.
have a little respect for our daughter. Another thing.
Wouldn't like readjust itself, so everyone was watching you guys
Sideways. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry if you were watching it sideways on Facebook.
Where you got the face.
You're good? Okay, cool.
Another. Do we want to discuss the other element of your birthday? The other thing yeah. Madden and I made you a gift.
He laid some tracks.
Yeah, we did. I don't know if we can I just play it into the microphone here. Will that work? I did a song for my wife. Let me see. Hold on. There it is.
Did you sing me a song for my birthday?
Yeah. I produced it. Madden made it what it was, which I think was kind of interesting, funny. I don't know. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Jamie's a big Eminem fan.
I love you.
Call me.
Don't call her. Don't call. Because then I'll be like. All right. Hey, where's my snare? Oh, I see it. Okay. I know what you're saying. Okay, so we're gonna do this happy birthday thing for your mama, and if you want to join in, that's cool. If you don't, that's cool too. It's either way.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I want to do a rap thing. It's like a rap song. It's like kind of funky, kind of cool.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday.
It's very sweet of you, sweet. I really wanted to do like a hip hop, Yes, it's my Oosh. See, it's my iPad. She calls phones Ooshes. It's my thermos. Happy birthday, Mama. Happy birthday to you. Never want to make you cry, so tonight we're singing in the closet. Happy birthday, Mama. Happy birthday to you. See, yeah, it's fun. Never want to make you cry, so tonight we're singing in the closet. Alright, where's my thermos?
I love her. It's right there.
It's right again. Alright, so anyway, I have a few lyrics. Alright, I'll fade out now. I know you well. Okay, I really would rather do it. Hey, just let me know when this is. Okay. I'm gonna cut it off there, because then it gets mushy after that, and then we'll keep that between us. I didn't get sultry or sexy. I just told you I loved you. You're the best thing that ever happened to me, and we'll just leave it at that because I know she's gonna roll her eyes right now.
Oh, I already did.
Yeah.
I got it.
I know this woman. So yeah, it was because really, when it comes to yeah, sorry, man. If we could just it was sorry. Are we good though? Is it good now?
Yeah, sounds great.
Okay, cool. Happy birthday. Oh, sorry. So yeah, when it comes to gifts for anything, holidays, birthdays, anything like that, ever since we got engaged, really, like, it's been hard for me to figure out like gifts that are that sort of suit the moment or that kind of live up to what I wanted. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna take a moment. Hold on. I got to go get one of my my last gifts that he bought on his own. One moment, please.
Wait a minute. Wait. Where are you going? What's with this one moment? I don't even know what the fuck it is. Like it could be like is it like a box of hefty bags or something that I bought just because she told me to get them at the store? I mean, that's from way back. That's like your first birthday when we were first together.
This is why he shouldn't buy me gifts.
Okay. Okay.
This is what? Okay, so 26th birthday or whatever. I'm opening up.
25th.
whatever. They have dust on them, clearly. I'm opening up a box and I see Prada, and I'm like,
she
oh,
couldn't
hell yeah!
just tell me she didn't like them so I could take them back, you know.
Oh, no, I plan on haunting you with these forever. These are my they're Prada, too,
You have
so it's not...
so many other ways that you haunt me. You don't need the shits, but... What? Go ahead with your story.
No, maybe when Madden's 10, she'll think they're funny and cute. So that's why I'm keeping them. I didn't want to take them back. I want to have these forever in memory.
Yeah, well, okay, first of all, that was her first birthday that I, since after we got together. And
Oh, thank you. Madden says I look pretty. She goes, oh, pretty. Say it again.
Caparulo.
She does look pretty.
Aw, do I look pretty? Thank
See?
you.
See? Yeah.
I look pretty.
She looks like a pretty
You're so
spoiled
sweet.
fucking brat. Is what she looks like. I mean, it's like I
look like someone's great aunt who lives in Boca Raton.
Do I look like somebody
Like I
who
have a
knows
poodle
how
named
to dress
Uh-oh.
a woman?
And I walk through my
really?
gated community
Do I-
like, oh, darling,
I
you look
get-
fabulous.
I mean, she got intimidated because she thinks I'm all fancy wearing jeans right now. Because
I've
I've worn
changed
jeans
in 7 years.
I'm high society. That's the bar I've set.
Because
Okay,
we're at our house. I thought we were supposed to be wearing like sweatpants and being cozy. Tell him to be cozy.
Cozy. These are soft jeans.
Be cozy.
Showing off the jeans right now.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh. And
Oh,
look,
don't show the Crocs.
show the Crocs.
Never
yeah.
show the Crocs.
We gotta refer to the Crocs anyway later. Oh yeah, these are. Oh, I'm sorry. These are the Millennium Falcon edition Crocs that actually light up when you.
See.
Yeah.
Darth Vader stuff.
Oh,
Nice.
Darth
You
Vader
got
socks.
see. That's
I've got
way to be
ballerina
comfortable
socks.
with yourself. I
See?
like it.
Little ballerina.
Oh, see. So it's okay for you to play. But when I just want to have a Carillion ship on my feet, it's like now I'm a dick. Hi. But we anyway. Yeah, I was just buying you a bunch of stuff for your birthday that year because I was just trying to
You did get me juicy pear jelly bellies. That's
Yes.
a legit gift.
See, that's what I mean, like the personal stuff. Yeah.
My favorite jelly
That's the
bellies.
best. Yeah, that's what I mean.
I don't
knew-
eat that crap
I
now
knew-
because, like I said, I've transitioned in 7 years. Not transitioned. Well, I
Yeah.
wish I had a dick, but that's another
Hey,
topic
this
for
is
another
live,
time.
right? Shit.
I mean, just for like a day. Doesn't everybody just kind of want to see how it is for a day?
No.
I just want to go around just hitting
No,
everybody with it. I
You're
want to
the
slap
first
everybody with my
person
dick.
I've met actually that
Really?
says that. Yeah.
No, there are other women who want to like, and guys have always wanted to like have a vagina and boobs just for a day, just to see how it is.
What guys? What guys are you
Dudes.
talking about?
The
There's
dudes.
never been a single day in my life that I'm like, I wonder what I'd look like with tits. I mean, like
You
really,
already have
like,
them. You don't need to know.
that's hurtful. Okay, that's really, it's a low blow. I've never wanted to. I've never. I mean, no. There's never been.
All right. There's two other guys in the room. Poll. Have you ever wondered what it's like to have a vagina and boobs? Yes?
I don't want a vagina, but boobs.
Wonder to
Boobs?
the point where
Okay.
you want it though.
One for
Like,
24 hours. Yeah.
If it was a
No.
well, sure. There's always the curiosity to go. I wonder what that's like, but not to the point where it's like, man, I just give me a day. Give me a day with a third armpit in my crotch. Come on, man, I want it. And
It's like when Steve from American Dad grows boobs.
right.
The rest of me remains exactly the same, and then I just have boobs, but I look exactly the same.
This is your fantasy, man. I don't know what you want to do. If you want
I
to
don't know why
still
you
keep
keep
your
the
beard.
facial hair.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
it wouldn't go with the boobs, but I want to be a train wreck disaster of a woman. That would be funny. But anyway, we're off this subject. I just was trying to show you that I really appreciated you coming to live with me, and that I knew that we would get married eventually and have a a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart.
We asked her. We've been asking her like what her preferences are on things, and so we were calling her Sweetie Pie and Sweetheart. And I said, and we were saying, which do you like better, Sweetie Pie or Sweetheart? And she goes, Heart, Sweetheart.
Is that what you like still? Do you like Sweetie Pie or Sweetheart?
Don't even dare come at me with that pie shit.
Do you like Sweetheart?
Yeah.
Would you like Sweetie Pie or Sweetheart?
Sweetheart.
Sweetheart. I mean, damn. So every time I slip and call her Sweetie Pie, I have to make up for it with a Sweetheart. I mean,
Do you like to be
sweetheart.
called Puka?
Puja.
Do you like to be called Stinky Pinky?
Chicky puja.
Do you like to be called Man?
Mama.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
Pink.
Pink? You like to be called Pink?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
What color's your shirt?
Black.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what we do. We have mundane question time, and she loves it. She loves it. Excuse me.
Yeah.
What color is that?
Pants.
Pants.
I meant this one. Kids say the darndest things, don't they?
You're so silly.
She is really funny. I mean, I know every parent is. Everybody, is crazy about their kid, of course. But I mean, I just really appreciate the fact that she really does have she has an aware sense of humor, like where she gets when she's being silly, and she likes laughing a lot. That's a good thing, man. I know most kids are really serious and studious. Well, not this one. So anyway, speaking of study, Jamie likes to take Madden to a lot of different things to broaden her horizons, stimulate her mind. Whatever, just you go to a lot of things that are down here, just like where the grocery store is, like the plaza down there, they have the Commons, it's called. What the fuck? Whatever.
The Commons in Calabasas. It's a landmark.
It really isn't. Sorry, rest
For
of the
Calabasas,
country
okay.
that doesn't give a fuck. It's just, yeah, I mean... Anyway, you guys go down there for they have different shows and stuff like that for kids.
They have kids club, yeah.
And so, I don't know why I didn't interfere. I guess probably because
Because you don't know what our schedule is. You
I
never know
don't.
what we're going to.
I don't
we
know what
have
my
an activity
schedule is.
every day of the week.
Ask me what city's next.
Austin.
See?
Oh.
I didn't know.
I was supposed
you
to
told
ask
me
you.
what city's next, but okay. I don't know. I just
Cat
don't
City Comedy
know
Club?
day to day where, I just take it one day or 1 week at a time. I don't know, I just never know what's...
So anyways.
Anyway, so, yeah. So, go ahead. Yeah, I'll let
Matt
you
and
tell
I
this
were down
part.
at Kids Club, and every week they have some new activity. It's either, a puppet tier or kids dancing, or there's an activity. Puppets. Other than puppets, what
They
is
have
it?
a puppet show. They have, there's no clown show, is there?
Yeah, I think
is there
so.
A clown show?
It's like for kids under 6, and they have something going on. So we go there every week. And this week was Creepy Crawlies. And I was all excited because she's so into lizards, so I assumed that they had...
Surds.
Surds. I assumed that they had a bunch of lizards and stuff down there for her to see and pet and whatever. We get there, and it's mostly bugs. It's like Madagascar cockroaches and all these little things, and she's
Keep
fearless.
in mind, I don't like it when she sings Itsy Bitsy Spider.
It's
I don't
grapefruit.
like celebrating spiders. I don't like celebrating bugs. I don't like making it out like they're her friend. I don't want her to ever think that she sees one crawling by and that she's like, oh, let me pet him, let me touch him, let me whatever.
We were at
They're
one of her...
not your friend.
We were at a sensory development class when she was 4 months old, and they had a little pretend spider that they were putting over her body just to get the textile of the fuzziness of it. And he's like, no.
Oh yeah, that
I'm
was so.
It's a toy.
I was of all things, really, you guys have to have it shaped like a fucking spider? Really? That's dumb as shit. Those things bite. I mean, really,
Spicer.
Spicer. I forgot they're called spicers. I'm glad you were born so you could correct me on all these things. I know you took that off. Could you give that to Mama, please?
Thanks, Book.
Thank you.
So we go down there. There's a bunch of spicers and bugs and stuff, and the guy is holding tarantulas, and Madden's sitting there going, "I want to hold Spicer. I want to pet Spicer. Hi," like saying hi
Big
to him
ass
and all this
cockroaches,
stuff.
man.
Yeah, she pet the cockroaches and stuff, but they weren't allowing
Not
her
happy
to
about that
pet
shit at all.
pet the tarantulas, and she was really upset that she wanted to pet the tarantulas. So we pick up pizza. We come home. Matt and I are setting up TV trays to eat in front of the TV because all American family. And
How we roll, yeah.
and
I ran upstairs to get my thermos, I think, and I was on my way back down the steps. And
she's over this way. Her toys are, piled up everywhere and right here. And I see a tarantula up on his legs, butt up in the air, crawling
Furry.
over her toys. And I was just, John, like, I usually am say, like, spider, grab the bazooka, or bug, grab the, like.
Yeah, I have a bazooka. They're one of those things that goes, yeah.
Get the
sucks 'em in
appropriate,
yeah.
weaponry.
Yeah.
And I couldn't even tell him what to get because I'm like, okay, I'm thinking bowl because you see that Facebook video where the guy like has a tarantula on his cabinet and grabs it with a bowl, and I'm like, we tried to grab a lizard a couple years ago, and it was like,
oh, that was a disaster. We still have him here. I still have to watch him run around with half a tail because I like.
It's like growing back a little bit.
He was a baby. He got in the house. He was this. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's our
he
dude,
got
Baby
he got in the
Surge.
house, and I was just trying to trap him so I could take him back outside because I don't want to do anything to a lizard. I don't mind him. It's just I don't want him in the house, and because I didn't want the dogs like trying to eat him or whatever. So I go to try to trap him like with a cup, and of course he like tried to run, and like his tail got clipped, and he just like. It's like he ran, like it was almost like Inspector Gadget or something where like he ran, like, it's like, ha, take my fake tail. I'm going to run off with this one now. Like, but I didn't know they could regenerate like that. But yeah, so he,
So I'm trying
he's
to tell
out there
him,
with half a tail. Anyway,
yeah,
go ahead.
and I'm like, I don't know what, I mean, he can't stomp on him. It's like, it's giant. I didn't think that, one, he weighed enough, or two, that his foot was big enough. So I'm yelling at him to come in, and like, what did you even think at that moment when I was yelling your name?
I really didn't know, because I was like, that was the day I was trying to do the song, the rap. Like, I was trying to put that all together, and like, fucking GarageBand. Dude, like, why do so many people say that that's so easy to use? You piss me off. Anyway, it's another subject. We'll talk about it later. But I was dealing with that because I was trying to, like, because I knew, yeah, you guys were going to be gone for a couple hours. That's why I didn't protest, say anything about, I didn't know where you were going really, because I was like, I have a couple hours to do your thing for your birthday. And because I had her parts already recorded. So I'm like, I'm like trying to figure out GarageBand, a couple other apps that say you can rap on them, and they're just drive me nuts. So I was stressed out by the time you guys got home. So you guys get
Big
home,
day.
and I'm like, I'm like running all over, like trying to get ready to eat, and I'm coming down the steps, and you're like, John, and like it was like a split second, and I knew just by the tone of your voice, it was like,
I was
get
a
the
damsel
sucker.
in distress.
Like it was that sort of, it was
Luckily,
a bug.
I had my
knew it was
fainting
a
couch
bug
nearby.
by the tone of your voice, like where because it's like she's annoyed with me banging flies with my hat, but when something like that comes along, it's nice and handy that old John likes to hunt fucking insects. So I couldn't believe what was crawling across the fucking floor. It was literally like.
I thought tarantulas were like only in Arizona and New Mexico. I
And
didn't even
in
think they were
fucking
here.
Indiana Jones movies. I mean, like it was like a prop, dude. It was literally like it was like a Halloween decoration. It was that big, and I mean, it's shriveled since it's
been a few days,
yeah,
A
dead.
week almost.
But
That's why
I mean,
my jar of dead tarantulas is sitting
I
here.
didn't know what. I mean, I literally was like, what? What? Yeah, he's got his legs falling off and everything. But I mean, I'm like, can I step on this? Because I mean, or is it gonna be like stepping on a rat or something? Where it's like, it's not gonna. He's just gonna go bleh, and then get out of there. So it's like I don't know how strong his thorax is. So I mean, but I've got 2 seconds before he gets under the couch, and I'm like, he ain't getting under the couch.
Can you imagine if we didn't catch him or stomp him out and like he was just around? Like you can't see a tarantula in your house and then have him disappear.
Like when you typically
gotta burn that shit down.
Yeah, you miss on a spider, and then they crawl away, and it's like, fuck, where'd he go? And you'll never find him. And it's like you got to live with the idea that you got this pissed off spider lurking in your house somewhere. This prehistoric motherfucker's in here, and I'm like, there was no way that thing was gonna get away. And I mean, it's just the moment. Like if I had it to do over, to rethink it, like knowing what I know now, like after I looked up tarantulas, like because actually tarantulas are scary as fuck. I don't want them around, but they're less dangerous than say a black widow is, because a black widow is poisonous and everything, and it's like, they're just, I mean, of course my house is crawling with them though, but it's just the fact that it was scary looking. But if I'd have known what I know now, I would have tried to trap him. I mean, we know somebody. One of the guys who came yesterday to clean the house was like, oh, I would have named it Charlotte. I was like, you would have named it.
He was like upset that it was dead.
It's like
he wanted to take it home as a pet.
It got the bottom part of my crock. That's what it got, because my crock lit up when I hit him. If you watch the video, we have a video. I don't know if Peter's gonna like it, but it just if I'd have known what I know now about transit, because I really didn't. I would be scared to know that they're outside. Like, I didn't know they were around.
Yeah, my friend Michelle said that she or her husband found one outside dead, which I would be upset if I found a dead tarantula outside my house. But if I have an alive one inside our house.
Well, I don't want to, she wants to.
You want a sucker? Okay.
You want a sucker? Okay.
Yeah, another one, because I was like letting all of our neighbors know that there's just like loose tarantulas in the neighborhood. And we're like, what if it was like someone's pet? Like, we're going to go outside tomorrow and see the signs up.
Well,
someone missing their pet tarantula.
Well, I thought maybe it coincided with that thing that you went to go see. That maybe, it fell off the truck or something. You know what I mean? Like, it got away from that.
It climbed into my backpack and came home with us.
Yeah, I mean, because
I feel like they're crawling on me for like ever now. Like, I can't.
It's so I'm just,
anytime I see anything out of the corner of my eye, I'm like, fucking tarantula.
I can't, anything that's like, back in a corner or anything like that, like, a dark spot in the house, I'm like, I definitely don't want her reaching in there or anything like that. I don't want her going around. But it was, I'm surprised at my aggressiveness in that situation, because I was
you man
really
up, baby. You did that shit.
I know, girl.
I mean, we're gonna go get a sucker
and leave this sucker here.
I was proud of you. You handled that
shit. He gone. But that was. I never ever in ever would have imagined that I'd have a fucking tarantula in the house. It figures, considering my luck and the fact that, my dealings with bugs, that I would have basically, something that fought Godzilla. It's like this shit from King Kong or something, you know what I mean? Like, just this big, hairy, fucking prehistoric spider. Like, I mean, like, in the moment, like, it would have been, if I had it to do over, I probably would have done a lot of things differently, but I also, since she got her camera phone, she gets the camera out, of course, because that's what you do in a situation where there's a monster bug in the room. We better record whatever happens. I mean, it's, thank you, baby. But since she was recording, I probably would have stomped him and then gone, ooh, ooh, like in the Raiders of the Lost Ark, and then turn around, and then we could put a bunch of like CGI tarantulas on my back. Be like, gotta scrape them off my back now before we go get the idol. Um, movie references. It's a good time. So, anyway, there's okay. So he's dead. We
Oh, we have the thing is we have an exterminator come once a month to spray, but because of her and the dogs, I always have them spray organic, like so it's basically just fucking lavender oil or something and peppermint.
Doing that, though?
What do you mean? They come every month.
I thought they stopped doing the organic though.
No, I have them do organic inside and then like the hard shit outside. Now, I mean, we're just gonna put a tin over this place and fumigate it. I don't even know, but they were like, when I called them to be like yell at them like, "What? How dare you let this happen to me?" They were like, well, it basically just walk through the door because we leave the door open a lot to let the dogs go in and out. And so I guess luckily there's not a ton of them. They're not like a gaggle of tarantulas around, but
right. There's no, there's its mom isn't in here somewhere, I don't think.
Like ready to fight
but
us.
Yeah, it still bothered me.
But they are in Southern California, and if you leave your doors open, they can just walk in and make themselves at home, apparently.
Yeah, because yeah.
Yeah. They're like,
if you're a tarantula,
Great over here.
if you're a tarantula, yeah, you'd be like, you know what? No, he smelled cinnamon actually. Is what he smelled. Yeah, if you're a tarantula, you're like, I bet they would be really happy to see me. I'll go in their house and they'll be like, oh, good. There's a big hairy fucking spider in here.
I spray peppermint oil in water, like around the corners and stuff too, because apparently that helps with spiders. But apparently I'm wrong because I tell everybody that like here's how do you keep spiders out of your house, and then I'm the one who has a fucking tarantula in her house. So none of Madden's friends are coming over anytime soon because all of their parents are like, don't go to that house.
Update: I did get the fly. The fly he gone. He's down there. But
so many bug carcasses around this house.
It's because we leave that door open. That's why I have that fan to blow them out.
He bought like an industrial strength fan.
Like literally, like the type that you dry carpets with, like if you have like a water spill. Yeah.
You know when you like go into a grocery store and you like get blasted with a bunch of cold air? They do that to keep the bugs out. So we're like, oh, we'll just rig our own little doggy door because
we have our own doggy door cut in the screen. Yeah.
We cut as a hole in the screen and then put it in an industrial sized fan because wait, do your hillbilly song. I can't do it.
Oh. I mean, know the theme from Deliverance or don't. No dueling banjos or don't. I mean,
I know when you shake a pill bottle, you have to go boom, got a mating call.
Yeah, Spicer.
Because Jessica White. Hello, Jessica White. The Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia.
Yeah, I don't know them. I don't know them by their first names. I just know the movie, and I know. And I wouldn't want to hang out there. I mean,
I grew up in Marietta, Ohio, which is like not far from Boone County, West Virginia, and we watched that in high school.
Boone County mating call.
The Boone County mating call.
Mm-hmm.
We watched that as like, I don't know, instructional what not to do. But if you live in this area, it's
instructional what not to do. Like, is it?
As I said, really, I grew up in Marietta, Ohio.
Is that a genre? Instructional what not to do.
That's the
right there you go, and it it would fall under that. Another issue we had this week that I forgot about I didn't know if we wanted to talk about was we had a carbon monoxide detector.
Cheers.
Issue. Cheers. Just cheers me. Cheers me. It's for our daughter's sake. Cheers. Cheers, my sucker. All right. We have a carbon monoxide detector and our burglar alarm that both at the same time were like making like trouble noises. Like I knew the carbon monoxide detector didn't. It was making that like short little like chirp that,
Don't jump.
like a smoke detector makes whenever it's, the battery's low. It goes beep, beep, every like minute or so. It goes beep. That's a good impression, I think.
I unplugged my carbon monoxide one because it would stop doing it.
That's what I wanted to do. I was just that's what I do with every smoke detector that goes on. I'm like, shut up, smoke detector. I know there's smoke. All right, just shut the fuck up. And I go over there to, I told her that it was because that thing is like it's deafeningly loud. It's really high pitched, and I'm like, I go over to like mess with it, like to like see what the deal is, how I can change the battery, how I can get it the fuck off the wall. And once it like when I tried to take it off the wall, it went like basically like Rain Man, like they're like, no, touch me, rah! And I'm like, okay, sorry, carbon monoxide detector, I won't take it off the wall. And then I was like sitting there trying to figure, maybe if I press the button on it, and it made it go off again.
Hold on.
So then,
the button says trouble. You hit the trouble button if there's trouble.
You weren't much help in this situation. You were over there doing nothing, ready to sit there and listen to that thing chirp all fucking day.
I will kill you.
So I had no idea that the carbon monoxide detector was hooked to the burglar alarm, because I thought the burglar alarm problem might have been, because I thought they both might have been an electricity problem, because we've had all kinds of problems with our, like, the transformer down there to replace it, and we've had power surges and shit like that, and it was like all the ceiling fans would turn on, like,
That's because it goes.
like periodically all day. A more logical explanation would probably be the electrical
Ghosts.
issues. Anyway, it's what ghost? This house was built in '87. What fucking ghosts with hair gel and shit? What the fuck? Who cares?
Aquanet.
But right, it's moose. But I'm there fucking with and she comes over with her phone and had it on speaker, and I thought you were on the phone with ADT, and you actually were listening to a voicemail from them saying something about EMS will be notified or whatever, and all of a sudden we hear sirens, but we always hear sirens because we're right around the corner from a fire station. So I'm like, so what? We always hear fucking sirens. I'm just trying to get this problem rectified. And
You weren't doing shit but hitting the trouble button.
so all of a sudden,
were sitting on the
I was
floor.
trying to get the damn thing off the wall, and it wouldn't let me take it off the wall. It's like, no, you can't take me off the
You
wall
twist and pull.
because I'm a government monitor. But I'm really a microphone for your house. But you ever notice how they just insisted that we have carbon monoxide detectors recently? Yeah, conspiracy theory with John Caparulo. Like you told me that, that's the siren. They're coming. Get Madden out of the house. I'm like, get Madden out of the house.
I was just trying to get you out of my way.
But you were saying get Madden out of the house like there was a carbon monoxide leak. I was like, I mean,
You
I'm
were
not going to
sitting
expose
on the
my kid to
floor.
low battery fumes. I mean, it's a low battery problem. That's all it is. But literally, we had a SWAT team show up at the fucking house, like 2 trucks, fucking, like 5 guys. I mean,
5 hot guys. I mean, Calabasas Fire Department. Call me.
don't call us again, please. All right, and
Those highs were, and that's why I was like hiding, because I had on a green that shit cray shirt. Like I hadn't showered in 3 days. I had like my non-fancy slippers on.
I was ready for company though.
And I was
I'll
like,
tell
oh my
you that.
God, all these hot fire department men, firefighters in my house. And I was like, just not prepared. I wish I'd been more prepared.
Yeah, right. So
Anyways, so yeah, you hit the trouble button, and then I'm on the phone with ADT, and they're like, is it near the floor? And I said, yeah, we have a 2-year-old. So I'm blaming her for being an idiot when it was really
and I
your
took
fault.
the blame. I said it wasn't her because they tried to even say when they came in here that it was her. And I'm like, it's not her. It was me. I was trying to take it off I was trying to get it to stop chirping. And they're like, luckily for me, they're like it seemed to be the guy in charge, their chief.
I bet they could
or
all
whatever.
be in charge.
He was like he was a big fan of mine. So I was like, oh cool, we have something to talk about outside the front door because my wife won't let us in the fucking door. I'm pounding on the door like, hey, let us in.
I would let them in. I wasn't going to let you in. Because
they were with me. What are you talking about? How'd you know? I mean, it was
I tell
me.
him to go. I'm on the phone with ADT, so I'm trying to deal with the phone call. I see the fire department pull up, and I go outside and deal with them. And instead, he goes to the backyard. Like, the fire department's going to, like, pull their truck up to the front yard and then walk around to the backyard or something. So I had to go back there.
We always go out back. And she was yelling at me like there was a
would
carbon
they be
monoxide
out
leak.
back? Why would they be out back?
Even though I knew it was just a low battery thing. This is a low battery issue. And there were sirens that showed up at our fucking house because of a low battery. That's how ridiculous this shit is.
No. It was not low battery. The detector was malfunctioning.
Well, it ended up being defective, but it's the same thing.
They showed up because you hit the trouble button. That's why they showed up. And instead of greeting them at the front yard saying, hey,
I hit
no
the trouble
problem,
button.
go ahead and go, you went running to the backyard.
They showed up. The trouble button is actually also called a test button. Too.
It says trouble on it. It doesn't say test on it.
Says, you look on smoke detectors, anything like that, it's a test button. And I was trying, because it wouldn't let me take it off the goddamn wall, because it freaked out when I tried to take it off the wall. I didn't know that the carbon monoxide detectors had anything to do with ADT. I didn't know that they were affiliated. I thought that they were just independent. So I didn't know that they would call the fucking feds
I knew that.
to show up in my house.
I knew that.
Because I was trying to... Okay, again, as I said the other day, maybe you want to let me in on a couple of those pieces of information so that I don't fucking, hit the test button or that I know what I'm dealing with.
Stop being an idiot. And know more things.
That is such good advice.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
Everybody stop being an
that's
idiot
what I
and know
love
more
you for
things.
is your sage advice. Stop being an idiot. It's almost as good as my dad. Don't get killed. All right. I mean, it's really.
My sister's favorite is when my sister was swimming in high school and my mom told her, "Well, you just need to swim like a fish," and Kate's like, "Oh, okay. I'll just swim like a fish. Got it. Thanks for that advice, Mom."
Yeah, that goes a long way. I appreciate that. Glad you're here for guidance.
Just be more fish-like.
Yeah. We have the gate up. Okay.
She's fine.
She's good.
She'll just get tangled in a bunch of cords.
Right. She'll just, yeah. You okay? All right. Mm-hmm.
Thanks for hanging out with us and listening to us argue.
Yeah.
Was this fun for you?
What else are you gonna listen to, right? What else will we?
This month we'll be in Pasadena at the Ice House on the 31st. Show starts at 8. He goes up about 8:30 p.m. and we'll do live streaming on Facebook and YouTube and the such, and then it'll be again posted. Call the Ice House at blah 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 blah. Find their number online. And
Google Ice House.
Ice House in Pasadena. Call them, let them know that you're coming to watch Caplets, and you'll get in for free.
Mad. I also am.
You'll be in Austin.
I'll be in Austin.
I know a lot of people are asking about West Palm Beach. They moved his date to December, I want to say 12th through the 14th. Don't quote me on that. But if you already bought tickets, you'll be able to transfer them to when he comes in December. And then, let's see, Philly, Cleveland, Chicago. There's a bunch of cities coming up. JohnCaparulo.com/tour.
Yeah, and I'm also going to, for the first time, be appearing on Twitch on Sunday. And I guess I'm going to play
Twitch sounds like an STD you get when you're 12. Like, shit, I got that Twitch.
Nobody gets STDs when they're 12. Okay, it's There's been an outbreak of Twitch at the high school.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, it's like Tourette's. That's the
STD you
Yeah, I
get.
got this from sex.
You do sex so wrong, you get the twitch.
Yeah, thank you, dear. It sounded like you meant that a little bit, but anyway, I will be on Twitch. I think I'm playing I think Hearthstone or some game I'd never play, but I gotta figure out how to play it between now and then. Just as sort of a it's like my preseason game because I'm gonna most likely I think we're gonna launch my own Twitch, however it is, feed or I'm playing Madden, not the game when the new one drops on Tuesday, and I'm excited to actually actually make my video gaming become something worthwhile. That,
I am too.
yeah.
I think I'll be less mad at you about playing games all day long on the toilet if
She
you're
won't.
actually,
She won't.
working.
Well, I don't think I'm going to be on the toilet on Twitch, but it might be a good hook.
As long as it's not smell-o-vision, I think you'll be okay.
Yeah. Well, when it becomes smell-o-vision, I will be on the toilet. But that's that's coming. I'm going to be doing that, and obviously we have Cartoon Comic, the trailers, the demo, promo, trailer, whatever you want to call it, is out there on YouTube.
DrunkenCaparulo.com.
It's on the website, and we are most likely going to be starting a crowdfunding campaign for it because it just seems like the best way to go these days. I'm sick of going through the dinosaur conventional system with these douchebags who don't know shit, and they just I'm just tired of the fucking gatekeeper system and them telling me like, well, I don't understand what it's gonna be, what the show's gonna be about. What do you think it's gonna be about, huh? Wait, is this gonna be Star Trek? Dumb fuck. I mean, it's probably gonna be somewhat related to my comedy. Jump on the bed. We'll go do that in a little bit. As soon as we're done. But yeah, but Cartoon Comic. We're gonna try to most likely. Well, we're gonna shoot for funding a whole episode and then go from there, and hopefully we can just say fuck the man and just make this goddamn show, right? Let's just make a cartoon, people. All right, let's be men and make a cartoon. But
Wait, why do only men get to make cartoons?
it just sounds funnier.
But I don't
Be
make
men,
a cartoon.
like grown-ups. We're grown-ups and we're making cartoons, which sounds silly because it's a child thing. Why do I have to break down the meaning for every joke? I mean, it just really...
I want to play cartoon too.
It just makes it so I have to talk so much more than I should. Just laugh at the shit.
You talk so much more than you should.
Again.
That's on you, boo.
Again, this podcast is brought to you by marriage. Run, fellas, run. Anyway, is that all the plugs? Do you have anything you want to plug besides jump on the bed?
Yeah.
You want to jump on the bed?
You can go play hide and go seek.
You want to play hide in the house?
Hide in the house.
That's fun.
Hide in the house.
She
hides, and then when you get
we hide
30
with
feet
her.
near her, she goes, ah!
Yeah, one of us has to hide with her, and it's like, we go, and it's like all you have to do is go, "Where's Madden?" She's like, "Dad." She's like, she doesn't want you to not be able to find, but she loves the excitement of like, of hiding.
I'm in the kitchen.
Yeah.
All right,
But
let's go play hide in the house.
This kid's a good time. She is. She's a sweetheart.
Hide in the house.
Sweetheart.
Okay.
Anyway,
Is it my turn
you
to
gonna
hide,
go
or are
hide?
you gonna hide?
You want to
Hide,
hide with Dad? Okay. All right.
I'm
We gotta
gonna
go
find
hide.
you.
Until next time, fuckers. I Who knows what what kind of bug I'll kill before next podcast. But anyway, check it out on Twitch on Sunday. I'll be on there. I don't know what to tell you info wise, but we'll put it in the
Post it on social media.
Yeah, we'll put it on there. So check there. Bye. I'm gonna go hide.
I'm gonna find you.
All right, I'm gonna go hide.